Alright, you guys, we're back with another Cannonball. I know you guys are tired of seeing these videos, but this is the Cannonball dark lacquer. I don't think this is the this is not the Raven. This is the dark lacquer with the semi-precious stones on it, and it's a Big Bell series with the art on it. I forget what they call this one, but I'm going to try it out and do the research and put it in the title above. Shout outs for YouTube's new style of format. Nice little updates. I was waiting for that because YouTube started looking bland. Maybe they'll get more views and more customers. So this is a jazz reed. What is this? A Java on the classical mouthpiece that that came like a C4 that Cannonball has. But special attention to his neck. This is a straight neck that they have with the stone in the middle, much like the tenor that I was playing with the stone in the middle Hotspur Cannonball, and the neck aligns back here, and I guess it's voodoo magic that they say that helps it out, but I love Cannonballs. I can't argue with it, so I'm gonna tighten my neck strap and give it a shot. Let's see. I'm getting better on the soprano every time I play one. It's probably the 4th time I've ever played a soprano. Altissimo is different for these horns. I forget. I gotta learn some fingering for this. Let's keep going. Do some scale with it. It's just the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece is really restricting me. Because when I played the auto link for the brute Cannonball, it was really free blowing. But this classical mouthpiece really wants me to put some oomph on it. It's like if you ever play a cloud linky mouthpiece on the soprano, God help your ears. That C definitely does not sound right. It's either on flat or really, really sharp. Actually, it's not an advanced horn. Wait, yes it is. Never mind. It doesn't have the side F sharp. I was about to say, I'm like, where's the side F sharp? Actually, the side F sharp down here is for one of these keys right here because it lifts the same reference key on the alto antenna, so it's the second one down, not the third one down. I guess it was the best for the design. So yeah. So if I had a little bit more freedom, I would give this up a better. Well, I'm going to put it into account as if I were playing an Auto Link or a Van Doren or a Duke off. Shoutouts to Ty. Boy, that man played the mess out of that concert last night. That dude's a beast. Oh yeah, and if you don't know Ty is one of my friends from the marching band. He plays the tenor, doubles on alto. Let's see. Like my mentor. He also plays Duke off like my mentor. And we're just switching necks here. This one has a slight curve in it. I don't know what that's going to do to the sound, but we're about to find out. This one is completely straight, and the other one has like a 10-degree curve in it, and I'm like, what's the big difference? But we're about to find out. And like we always are, we're in good company. The next door practice room has a pianist. I forced it out. Oh, it has cork brace on it. That's why I'm slipping and sliding all over the place. Expecting a call actually, so give me 1 second. All right. that was an overtone G. I immediately found a difference. It's I get a lot of bottom, like Tevin said. Um, it came true. I gotta give you a little background on me and I guess not music producers, retailers and saxophone makers. I don't really trust them. Anything they say. After you get a certain point on the instrument, like playing wise, you're like, well, what benefits me, and not just listening to what you say, what actually benefits me. Like if I were to hold the horn, does what you say come true in your horn craftsmanship? So if you say it has a lot of bottom, because of this pearl right here, or this stone right here, what does it really come true? I mean, I've never played a saxophone with a stone on it before, and I look at Tevis like, well, maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. I don't know. Is it my personal preference? Well, I hear it in my music when I play it, and to know that he's correct just makes me feel more trustworthy in the name Cannonball. Cannonball Stone series. So when I see the name Cannonball go across the instrument, I can know some truth to the fact of what they say. That's why I do these saxophone tests. That's why I do these mouthpiece tests, and that's why I do these ligature tests. Because you never know if you're going to be a really, really good musician. You want to sound like what your soul wants to put into the saxophone. So what you do is you try your best to figure out what they want or what they say in reference to what you want. So if they say, like I said, it has a lot of bottom, is it going to sound like this? Or is it going to sound like this? What bottom do you want? You know, but when he says a lot of bottom, I believe it gives a synopsis on the dynamic range that you can, really play on the bottom. Because if I'm not mistaken, these have metal resonators in them. Yeah, metal resonators, and metal resonators tend to push the sound out a little bit more. So if you play soft, you can have a little bit more play in the dynamic range. That's my opinion. So has to do with geometry. I'm not a soprano saxophone player. I don't condone being a soprano saxophone player or admit to being one. If somebody says, are you a soprano saxophone player? I just say I'm a saxophone player. You can take it for whatever you want to. You can say, oh, he plays all of them because he says he's a saxophone player. We can just take that as a general word, or you can just listen to me. I'm not looking at the camera, but I just don't necessarily say I'm a soprano saxophone player, or I guess admit to being one. But yeah, Cannonball takes care of you. And my project sax friend EJ, shout outs to him. He's a young up and coming saxophone player who's looking at my channel and saying I'm a good saxophone player. And hey, just what do you think I should do on this and that? Trying to get my help. So, he's been tagging along and watching the Project Sax episodes, and he's been asking me. He's like, well, I have a Cannonball. It's like, well, my saxophone's a little bit like the Cannonball, and I was like, oh, really? And he was like, yeah. He gave me some information. He was saying that Cannonball is a brand that's made in Taiwan first and then shipped to the U.S. to have U.S. alterations on it, like the stones and the certain types of lacquer. But the main saxophone itself was made in Taiwan. And I was like, oh, okay. He might be true. It might be false. I don't know. But, I mean, I